and I kinda knew with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're about to see a few days of us getting just random things done, things that I've been putting off, things that needed to be done. This crock pot had some things that had burnt on the outside, so I used some Easy Off on that and it came right off. And then I found these popsicle holders on Amazon. I always wrap a washcloth around them or paper towel when I give them to Lakely, so I thought these would be super handy. But I wanted to get this kitchen picked up before I head outside and clean up out there. It's pretty bad. Like there's pool floats, pool toys, random things that needed to be done because my mom and dad were coming over. I wanted to weed the garden, tie some tomato plants up. My dad was coming over to look at the blackberries he gave me, and he was going to show me how to kind of like top those off and how to like tie them up, how to make them spread, all that. I don't really know a whole lot about all of that, so I really wanted to hear what he had to say about that, but I wanted the garden cleaned out and it looking good for, them. I know my dad's garden is pretty grew up. I've not been out there and done a whole lot for him, but back in the day when he was able and he could see and do things and his body hold out for a day in the sun to do things like that, he did take pride in his garden and he had a clean garden, and he raised me to take care of what I have or to do it right, to finish what you start. So I've definitely tried to keep up with keeping weeds out of my garden and all of that. But I wanted to hang some towels out on the line. I've been wearing this clothesline out over the past 2 weeks. I have used my dryer 2 times. So I has to be saving on some electric. I also wanted to get this bounce house up because Hunter was coming to mow. So Lexia texted me and said he was on his way, and I was like, oh crap. And I wanted to get this folded up. Heather had fell asleep on the couch, so I just let her be, and I was going to try to do it myself. It wasn't hard. It's not very heavy or, huge, and it's something you can definitely do by yourself. It's just easier with 2 people. But I just rolled that up. I sat it on our little wagon, set it under the porch because I knew we would be putting that back out for Lakely for the 4th. This is actually the day before the 4th. So the day my last video ended, this was the rest of the day. So getting this picked up, getting all of the little things done that needs to be done before everybody came on the 4th.
I don't hate it. I guess I found some peace. Through the day to the evening, without shouting and screaming, something new to me. Alone without being lonely, getting back to the old me. It's kinda nice to feel free. I thought this was over, thought I could control it, but if I speak the truth, I ain't over you. I was feeling sober until you came up now. I don't know what to do. I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do, I ain't over you. Give it time, things will settle. Just a face till it's better, yeah. Heard it all before. Even though we were toxic, feels the most when you've lost it. That's just how it goes. By myself feeling lonely, can't get back to the old me. I'm stuck in way too deep.
This was the next day. This was the 4th of July. So I wanted to get this little area cleaned up because I know my mom and dad come out here a lot. And we didn't. My dad came out here and sat for a little bit, and I came out, but that was pretty much it. It was so hot. And you'll see in a little bit that we have a bee problem. So we didn't really get in the pool, and we didn't really use the water slide on this day. So this area catches it. We will get out of the pool, we'll drag floats up here. Sometimes birds will get in this area and the cats will try to attack them. It's like they find their way in, but they can't find their way out. So it's the cat mess, the bird mess. So we have carpenter bees, and I think that they get into the wood and they have sawdust all over the furniture. So it's a bee mess as well. It's a dog mess. It's a kid mess. It's a me mess. It's a baby mess. It's everybody's mess. And it just gets pushed to the side sometimes because it's outside, so we can go in, shut the door, and ignore it. And that's what tends to happen a lot of times. But I do like this space. It's really pretty when it's cleaned up, and it's just a good area to come in the evenings. It's shaded, and we've got a ceiling fan, we've got lights, we've got a bracket for a TV. So we just have it made in the shade back here. I love this area, especially with my plants back here. I love that they can get sun or shade. I can kind of move them around. They're on wheels, and yeah, it's really peaceful back here.
I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cruel. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you've asked me to do. Forget your rules, forget your shoes.
We had several cucumbers that needed to be picked, and Allison and I were going to pickle those. But I wanted to show you guys my watermelons. These have been so much fun to watch grow. There are so many of them, and I've heard people say once your vine gets 2 on it, to cut your vine and it'll quit growing, and those 2 watermelons will be really good. That if you have more than 2, it kind of pulls from those melons and then they're not as good. But with these vines, they're so all over the place. I have no idea like how many is on each vine, so we're just gonna have to go with it. But I've kind of been guiding them through this little fence and kind of routing them back into the garden. But I think I'm gonna have to make this area bigger, so maybe we'll go toward that bush that's to the right or toward the garden. I think there's like 3 feet in between those 2 gardens, so I don't know yet what we're gonna do, but we're definitely watermelon growers over here. I have no idea how they'll taste, how they'll turn out, but we've definitely got a lot of them, and they've been so much fun just to look at the difference because they're growing so fast. Like overnight, you can tell a huge difference in each one. And it's the same with cucumbers. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know. I never thought I would like gardening. I didn't. Honestly, it started with us wanting to put like a tomato plant on the back porch, and then all of a sudden we're farmers. But No, we're not farmers by no means, but we definitely, especially me, I've enjoyed this so much, and I never would have thought that I would, but I do. And I hope that if you're thinking about starting a garden or growing a few things, that it gives you a little bit of motivation to do it, because you can. I mean, even if you're in an apartment, just put you a bucket or something out on your porch. You can grow a lot of things. A lot of things that I've grew on the porch have definitely grew better than what's in the ground out here. But I'm blessed to have a spot to put it, and I'm blessed that things are growing good this year, and we've definitely got more rain this summer than last summer, so everything's a lot better this year than before. But just gathering all these cucumbers to make some pickles.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ah. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
I had already tied up most of these tomatoes, but there were a few plants that weren't big enough at the time to tie up, so they definitely are now. They were laying over, so I wanted to get those tied up. We have a lot of plants, but we don't have very many tomatoes on these yet. They're just taking a lot longer than the ones on my back porch, and we set them out at the same time. So I guess the dirt we used for the back porch was probably a little better than the ground, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we've got some sweet potatoes in the middle, and then we've got cucumbers. I've still got some random watermelons growing in my big garden, so I've just been watering those and letting those be, because there's not, too many. Then I've got my blackberries at the very back there, and I was showing Heather my watermelons, how big they were getting, and then I got attacked by some bees. Please, there's some on the outside. Yeah. And then we got a bunch of tiny ones. So I think we got 20 or... Ow! Ow! Yes. Oh, look, it's on your right arm. Go, 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 go. It's on your back. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a heat wave rolling.
So yesterday I got stung, and that bush is full of bees. So Heather sprayed it yesterday, and hopefully they all died. So we're gonna cut it down and hopefully not get stung. We're gonna use this chainsaw in the pole. Oh, it extends here, don't it? So that we're not close to the bush. But I got this for sponsorship and it's been good. It was better than, yeah, it was better than when we bought.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream. So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. When I give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that.
I had went to the garage to get something, and on my way back, I noticed that my towels were done washing, so I grabbed those and brought those back with me. I'm just so all over the place. Like, I'll go to the garage for something and I come back out with a load of towels. So Alden was standing there the whole time we were hanging those because I kept telling him, wait, don't cut anything, like I want to film it. And he didn't realize that he could cut, I could hang towels at the same time and both be filmed. But anyway, he waited on us and that was okay. We did have some bees flying out, but there was a nest inside of this bush, and this bush is so overgrown and it's just randomly kind of in the middle of the yard, and I'm not crazy about it anyway. There was like some wild blackberries in the middle, thorns, and there was some trash up under the bush. I just wanted it gone. And I can use that space for garden space. I can make that garden bigger next year. And I just think that it's going to be better ultimately with it not being there. I didn't want to take a chance on Likely, especially getting stung. Allison had gotten stung like the day before I did. So I just thought it would be a good idea to cut it down. Heather has been wanting to cut it down forever. She would cut every bush and tree we had down if it was up to her. But this is just, it's past time. It needed to go. So Alden was going to help us cut, and Heather was dragging bushes. I was trying to finish up watering for the day, and I had the water hose just in case, you know, I had some bees come at me like that's going to do anything. But anyway, it made me feel better anyway. But Allison came out to help too, so she helped drag some bushes down and helped water. But this is what we've got done so far, and I think we're going to try to pull that stump out of the ground today. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully we can get that out, but thank you guys so much for being here and for watching, and I love you. Jesus loves you. I'll see you guys soon.
I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah, the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah. I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open. I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke, and their hearts are losing hope. Yeah, I know it's hard. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through